Hey, glad you could join me today. Let's start by taking some nice, easy breaths in. Big breaths in through our nose, out through our nose. Really no props needed today. I mean, a bolster's nice once in a while, a pillow or something to set on so you help you sit up straight. But otherwise, let's breathe and move a little bit. We'll soften our shoulders. We'll take some nice deep breaths in, followed by long, slow exhales. See if you can take a deep breath into a count of 4. And then gently release that breath to a count of 8. Notice as you breathe in how it energizes, brings vitality into your body. And as you exhale, it actually reduces stress. Takes some of that tension away. One of the nicest things when you stop right at the beginning, make it like a little meditation. A few minutes of meditative breath, a few minutes of ease. As you come into any practice you do, just stopping and doing this is so valuable. Stress, lack of stress is one of the keys to longevity. That's the common thing between healthy 100-year-olds. Some drink, some smoke, who knows why. I mean, you see people in the country who abuse their bodies, but they thrive. Well, we're all built differently, but the number one common denominator among elderly who thrive is their ability to let stress go. So these few minutes as we begin, I hope you're still breathing. Take those nice deep breaths in and long exhales. Are very valuable, almost as valuable as the stretching. So let's go into our stretches now. Let's just find a little easy, gentle motion with your head. We're going to take our head in circles, soften your shoulders. Take those nice, easy breaths in. Yeah, yum. Movement and breath is so tasty, so yummy. You'll often hear me say yum and obviously moan and sigh and just feels so good. And when you realize what it's doing for your body, that's when it gets really good. Nice, gentle. Tap your brakes. Let's reverse that direction. I always think about moving with my breath. Even here, you get in the habit of when you open up, you take that big breath in as the head comes forward, and you're kind of closing down the front. You let the exhale. And we just gently move. Reverse the direction. And make your way back to center. We're going to put our hands to our knees now. We're going to start with some very easy shoulder rolls. All I want you to do is bring the shoulders up to your ears, pull them back, drop them down, then bring them forward. Now this is very mindful, very slow, very easy, not deep. You know, sometimes I'll tell you to jam them all the way up by your ears and push them back. No, not now. This is easy, mindful breath motion. We're breathing, we're moving. We're soft. You can even, I don't know if you noticed, but as I'm doing this, I'm kind of rubbing out my knees. I'm giving my knees a little massage as I do the shoulder motion. Feels good. Bring a little warmth into your knees. Now let's go the other way. Bring the shoulders up, forward, down, and pull them back. Now keep that motion going. Again, just easy breath. And rubbing out the knees the opposite direction. Yeah. Oof. You're paying attention to your shoulders, noticing how they move. Maybe you notice any spots that might have a little bit of a catch to them. Maybe a little pain. And you kind of pay attention to that. You can work that area. You can even do one shoulder at a time and kind of play with it a little bit. Always be playful. Be willing as you go through different stretches, different motions, to be a little playful and find out what your body needs. I mean, sometimes a little rotation, a little twist, a little easy movement is really good. All right, let's come back to center. Let's take a moment, take a couple more breaths. Go and just take that deep breath in. And then the long, slow exhale. Another deep breath in. And another easy exhale. Now this time when you take that deep breath in, think about the torso going really tall. And behind that, let's go ahead and twist to the left. You're going to look over your left shoulder. Take some nice, easy breaths in. Yeah. Kind of using the hand on the outside of the knee as a little bit of leverage as you look over that back shoulder. We take some deep breaths. Maybe the torso releases a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. You're listening to your body. Now, before you come out of your twist, look over that right shoulder. Look towards the front. We come around, twisting the neck the opposite direction. And then gently bring that back to center. Release. Take another breath or two. Hey, what's it hurt? It's good for you. It is, believe me. A couple more deep breaths. Maybe you wiggle your body a little bit. Now let's set up for the other side. I always like to take that deep breath in, getting the torso big and tall. After you've got it all stretched out, then you rotate the opposite direction. We look over that back shoulder. Should be rotating to the right now. Doesn't really matter. Just be sure you're doing the opposite of what you did last time. We look over that back shoulder. Again, 4 or 5 nice deep breaths. Hand on the outside for a little leverage. Shoulders level. Breath deep. You're looking over the back shoulder, stretching the neck. Deeper, deeper. And then look over the front shoulder. Oof. And a nice little stretch of the neck. Yeah. Nice. We make our way back to center. Another deep breath or two. Now, let's do some torso circles. Lean forward. Go out to the side, sweep around, out to the other side and back down. Right at the waist. Right what you just stretched with your twist. Now you're rotating around. Got that spine moving on. In fact, envision the spine twisting and turning and rolling as you go through this gentle motion. Yeah. Tap your brakes, reverse your direction. Deep, deep breaths. Now, let's bring it forward. Reach those hands out. We come down in an easy forward fold. This is, I always kid about I used to be in the Yellow Page business. Maybe many of you don't even know what Yellow Pages were, but that used to be our search engine. That and the file card library at the library. So we walk those hands, we let those fingers walk our arms out a little bit as we come into our forward fold. We take some nice deep breaths. Breathe and stretch. Just so nice. Take 10, 15 minutes for yourself to breathe. Throw a little motion in and some nice deep stretches. Just let the body go. We relax. And as your hands reach out, maybe you lightly push those in a little bit, activating the shoulders. Take a couple more breaths. Sweet. Now, take a deep breath in as you ease your body back up. We're going to reach behind. We lean back, pull your shoulders back, open those shoulders, and take some breaths. Bring that torso back upright and some free-form shoulder rolls. Forward, backwards, sideways, front and back. Anything that feels really nice in your body. That's what it's all about. It's about finding ease in our body, moving our bodies how it feels well. Yeah, good. Now, let's go ahead and take those arms out to the side. We're going to sweep them up overhead. We'll push the palms away, and let's do a few of these. This is flying like an eagle. We take that deep breath in. Exhale, soften. Oh, nice. Couple more big breaths. Open and release. Open and release. We move our body with our breath again. Big breath in. Exhale, push those palms away. Next time you come up, let's grab a wrist. We give it a pull, and this arm is resisting. Remember our contracted stretching. We keep the muscles under contraction as we stretch them. That's why often I'll tell you to resist as you pull or push or whatever we're doing. So we take some nice deep breaths into your side. And now come up, we'll pull the other direction. Give that a nice deep stretch. Now let's take this just a little bit further. You're going to interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head. Move your elbows back. Push your head into your hands. You might think about tucking your chin just a little bit. Now rock this side to side. We bend at the waist, continuing to pull those elbows back, continuing to push your head into your hands. This is a contracted stretch for your sides, for your lats, right on down your side. Get that deep breath, come down, give it that extra stretch. Now at the bottom, hit the bottom, rotate the torso up towards the ceiling, and then come to the other side. We're going to do the same thing on each side, rotating, opening, coming down, rotating, and opening. That little pause, that little opening on each side. Yes. Nice. Now, bring those hands back to your knees. Roll those shoulders one more time. Yeah. Now, let's end this little practice with something called centering. So we gather energy from the sides and bring it right back down to our core. So drop your left hand out, your right hand, palm up, right at your core. We'll take the left hand, we reach up, follow it with your gaze, and that hand, thumb facing, comes all the way down. You've gathered energy from the side. Now you plug that energy in right at your core. Come around to the other side. We're going to do a few of these. We lift and release. And then back to the first side. That arm goes out. We're gathering energy. We lift that energy, and then we bring it in, come all the way down, plug that energy right into your core. Other side. Reach, lift, gather. There is an energy field all around our bodies. I'm not talking woo-woo here. I'm saying you can actually photograph, something you can actually see. And if you do this kind of movement, balancing that energy, bringing vitality into your core, this is your energy center right here, your core. They call it the Dantian in Qigong and Tai Chi. We come down, plugging that energy into the core one more time. We come all the way up and over. We come back down, plug that energy into your core, turn your palms in, take a breath or two. Now, notice your body energizing. Sweet. You might even feel a little tingling in your fingertips. Drop your hands to your side, roll your palms forward. Notice your body's alive. It's packed with energy. You've just taken 14, 15 minutes, and you've done something that's good for your body. These practices are so simple. I beg you, I implore you, for your health, for your longevity, for your stress reduction, do something like this every single day. If you do that, you're going to find a total change in your life. Just getting rid of the stress and taking 15 minutes to de-stress is so powerful. So with that, have an amazing day. I will see you next time. Yeah, cool. There we go.